There we go. Okay, we're back. Had to fix an
Oh,
issue, and we have fixed it. Just gonna launch everything back up. Just call the whatchamacallit. Call the qualifying real quick. I'm just resetting the link on the SDK.
oh, okay, sure.
Control C and Control V. And the life should be better. There we go.
Currently got Danny Rogers the pole. Short goes pole. You got to start getting their last put in 1 and 2 from what I was realizing during practice. You could take it wide open. I don't recommend it during a green plate run. You're going to roast the tires. Are they using a short track setup? Bolt? Are
Why?
they? No
Why would
way.
they run a short track setup though?
No, you lying, Preety.
The
No,
pretty said in the
no.
chat that we're using a short track setup.
No, they're not. He's just being a troll. They're not using a short track setup. I just checked it. It's a Vegas setup. All right, so Pointer, not the Pointer we know, he's currently on pole. I think how you say his name. It's just spelled differently. Craig Martin PT, Joshua Short P3.
Charles Roberson had a good run last week. He's going to be finishing up his lap right now. It's going to put him up to third. See what Joshua has gotten him. He's got one more, maybe. Oh, he's on his cool down lap. Larry Conley, let's go to him. Back with the 101 Dalmatians car. He is 19th. John D. Nichols has one more to go in the Mac tonight. 41.
McDonald's. McDonald's. Don't do that about now.
I think, yeah, it's going to be a good one. Oh, Mathia is up to second.
He's had a couple of good weeks recently, too. I don't know if he's on his. No, that was the second lap. So just barely missed that pole position. Really, the whole top 7 within 6/100ths of a second. So really close qualifying with that top 7.
Pulling up the stream right now so we can take a look at the chat.
Oh, Nichols goes pole.
Good job for Nichols.
For the old Mac tonight. You know, I got Dynamite. No, we got Mac tonight.
Yeah, Nichols, I'll tell you, man, over the season, this Arca field's gotten real strong, I'll tell you what.
We went from having like 10 guys and 8 admins to, I think tonight we have 30 drivers and only 2 admins, I do believe. Pointer's an admin, Frey's an admin. And I think that's it. I think everybody else in here is an Arca driver. And I think we had 32 guys. I think we're 33 now. So big field here tonight. Qualifying's about to get done. Not too much time left. No one's really out there qualifying right now. We're just waiting for it to get done. Oh,
Live, aren't we?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it said that there was a video that was posted on the SBRN channel. That was 3 minutes long, so it must have had a cut, but stayed alive, so that's good. All right, we're going to be 85 laps tonight. And remember, guys, if you guys want to chat and see what we got to say. Now, I'm going to say this, Preety. Bullring would be fun. I'm just going to say that. I think Bullring would be a better track to watch these cars on. Just saying. I like the bull ring.
All right, everybody, welcome to Vegas. We got 85 laps. You got 4 extra sets
Hi,
of tires,
Gib.
and we've got a
Welcome
lot of new
to
faces out.
No More Speaking. Yeah, good thing we noticed that before someone started not being happy. All right. Time to go over the starting lineup. Let's do this stuff. If we can actually get on somebody who is starting the race. Okay, there we go. Rolling off first is going to be Nichols. Second is going to be a different spelled Pointer, not Sean Pointer, as we going to be Noah Pointer. Third is going to be Matthias. Fourth is going to be Craig Martin. Then it's going to be fifth Charles Roberson, sixth Josh Short, seventh Danny Rogers, eighth Alan Bledsoe, ninth Nathan Haney, 10th Phil Brown, 11th Derek Pemberton, 12th Edward Peltz. 13th is going to be Joe Nurton, 14th Juan Velez, 15th Carter Buckins, 16th Josh O'Connor, 17th Agueda, and 18th Drew Holman, 19th Tyler Forsch, and 20th Daniel White. 21st Tyler Berry, and 22nd John Dettel, 23rd Gage Murray, 24th Jake Kilcommons, or whatever the heck that says. 25th Larry Conley Jr., 26th Riley Hoots, 27th Mike Weber, 28th John Nidek, 29th Sean Pointer, 30th Zachary Tyler, 31 Tony Frade, 32 Ryan McAllen, 33 Steve Clark. I almost said Steve Park when I saw that. And if we had Steve Park in this league, man, I'd be a happy camper. That would be fun. Race info tonight. 1.5 mile cookie cutter, 75 degrees. Track temperature looking pretty cool as well. 26% chance of rain apparently, so that's interesting. 17 mile an hour winds though. We'll be getting some gusts out of that. How long can we make on fuel, you think? Were you practicing earlier?
Oh, they give me 100% fuel. I would imagine like 32 to 34 laps.
32
I might
to
be wrong.
34
Might
laps.
be like
All right.
30. Closer to 30, I think, actually. Like 28 to 30.
All right, well, let's see how they go. Green flag is out, and the 8 gets a really good start, but has to back off. You don't want to kill the leader before you even take the green flag. Now, I'd say Las Vegas is up there with those tracks that wear a ton. And you want to
absolutely
get your track position early and then settle in, because it's going to be difficult to get track position later on, in my opinion.
It is a very abrasive track.
And if you like racing these cars, you know, don't got too much longer in the officials with them. We're at Navarra this week. Only 2 more official weeks before no more Arca car. Very wide.
God, it is about time they gave us a new damn car for Arca.
Yeah, these cars are good, but are pretty outdated. So it's nice, and hopefully that'll mean we'll be getting some Arca tracks as well. Get some nice little short tracks into the game. Still 3 wide between the 8.2 and 55.
4 wide? No, is it 3? It looks 4.
Not quite. Not quite. But the high side, it's going to get you that good run off the corner, but it's going to kill that right rear. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Running 1.5 miles on this car, which I'm mediocre at, the right rear really does die pretty fast on a track like this, especially if you're running the high side. So if I'm like the 41 or the 8, I'm fine with just sticking on the bottom and kind of just chilling out. That's going to put Danny Rogers to the lead, though. And, oh, man, look at that. 49 around. Oh, big crash into turn 3. A 49 spinning like a top in the air. And that's going to bring out the caution flag.
That was massive. Holy cow. What happened? That was a violent hit
So
O'Connor
I
took
know the
there.
48. He was...
Ooh,
He chopped the 6's nose off. Ooh.
Yeah, he just came in front of the 6. 6 had a run, nowhere for the 49 or 6 really to go. He even coming down the track. And
I
then
mean, he's
wham! 13 nowhere to go.
He's on the
Toya.
brakes and then kind of lets off him. So
Oh my gosh, he just got pinballed.
Yeah, 13. Whoa, that's some nasty net code with the 56 and the 64, and then he gets hit by the 34, and then 31 avoids the 64, but manages to get
Joe, I don't think it was net code with the 56 and the guy behind him. I think it was net code with 49 and the 56.
Well, let's watch again. Well, you know what? I think the 56 was turning around already.
And I think the 49 and 64 had some net code too. Oh, my.
The pit road is open. We have a few guys coming down pit road. It might be just to top off on fuel. Doesn't really look like anyone's getting tires. So if you're at the rear, why not take some fuel and just be able to run a couple more laps, maybe do some strategy.
There's only 2 meatballs out of that wreck. Daniel White and Joshua Cloudenbuck. Apparently Joshua O'Connor does not have a meatball. I don't know how. But he doesn't. Connor turned into a helicopter.
That he did. It's our top 20. As the top 2 are covered up. We're running some new graphics today, just on certain bits. Tell me this, how does this new driver details thing look? I know you guys are running it slightly different, but that looks good, don't it? See it on the broadcast?
I feel like that.
Yeah, we can do that with all the guys. I'm gonna move the stream over to a different monitor. Jacob has an emoji in the chat, and Pretty says sheesh. Pretty saying
I think that dude might have caught more. I think Joshua O'Connor might have caught more air than Ryan Priest.
no.
Yeah. He got quite a bit of air there, dude.
Well, Danny Rogers says he's up 6 spots already, so how about that?
Yep, they're in the lead with the 40 rows when we start outside of him. Our pole first row, they've fallen back quite a bit, 3rd and 5th.
All right, well, Danny Rogers. Time to get going for him. Green. And I don't know if the 40 and him are on the same team, but ooh, man, they just flew away from the 41 and the 8. And if I was Danny, I'd really be trying to get on the bottom. You know, he rushed it up there. Probably would just want to save a bit to start. It should still be a 2-lap, not 2-lap, a 2-stop race.
Robertson looking to get around on the outside, coming out of turn 4.
He should be able to as well. He does have the run, but as the run goes on, I think the bottom will start to get more useful if you have better tires than the guy ahead of you. However, You're gonna start seeing people migrate to the top when there goes the 69.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh man, oh my goodness, we're just dying right now. I just heard your wife scream "what," so maybe her favorite driver died.
What in the world was that net code with the 83? Like the way the 83 just acted right there. Like what was that? What?
Let's find the 83. All right.
Well,
So
whoever's in the Red Bull scheme, like that was weird.
well,
I don't know if we have an 83. Oh, we do.
I'm going to the chopper cam, so let's see what we got here.
Oh,
I
God.
mean, okay, you must be talking about something different, yeah, because they just kind of get together. Ooh, and then he gets under him. The 82 goes around from the 6.
Oh, what
And
happened?
then no brake holding. The 50 just got run over.
No, I think he hit the brake and it shot him to the right. Yeah, I think he hit the brake, shot him to the right, and then he gets ran over by the 20.
Was still rolling.
And then somehow the 31 evolves. What in the hell is going on?
It's like the start of the Arca race from last night. Oh, not last night, but last weekend.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, the 50 got hit or got loose or something. Oh, man,
That's
20.
what I was saying. It looks like he hit the brakes and then he had the brake bias too low and it just shot him to the right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. This track may not be a bad place to have brake bias low, but if you have any incidents, it's going to cause you issues. It's going to be our second caution of the night. 11 laps in. And Roberson's the leader. Now, let's pull up our points. Because we need to see who's in and who's not. I'm going to tell you real quick what our standings are looking like. All right. So Josh Short, John Nidick, Ryan McAllen, Phil Brown, Danny Rogers, Tyler Berry, Joshua Cotterbuck, and Edward Peltz are in the top 8 as of right now. Peltz right now is 7th. Guetta, who is the only person that's really able to pass him. Where is Andrew? He's in 18th. And I think he's been involved in wrecks too.
Yeah, I think he was actually just caught up in that one. No, he was caught up in the first one, but I'm not seeing a lot of damage on his car, if any. So he might be fine.
That's, I mean, yeah, I'm looking at Guetta right now. Yeah, maybe he just got lucky.
Yeah.
I just like when my mouse disappears on iRacing. Gotta move over a window. But, yeah, and then the last one would be Clatterbuck. He's the only other one that's really in danger. I mean, you could say Tyler Berry might be in danger too, but that would be a stretch.
Yeah.
Clatterbuck and Berry, I mean, where's Berry? Berry is in...
Green, green, green.
Not in the top 20. Yeah, green flag back in the air is right. Tyler Berry's in 19th. And Clatterbuck's out of the race, 31st.
Oh, that actually might cost him a good chance of the playoffs then, especially if Gueda has a good night here, because Gueda's only 12 points behind.
So the good thing for Clatterbuck is that he has 480. And Gueda needs to have be 12 positions above Clatterbuck to pass him. Now, I mean, granted, no, other people could have issues, but I think we gotta keep an eye on Goleta for that final spot. Granted, not doing too hot right now, but things can
50.
change.
I went to crashes and went to the 50. He has no right front tire at all.
So a lot of these guys, are trying to do like a win and you're in right now.
Yeah, majority of
Because
them are. You got to get that win for a majority of these guys.
now we've done 16 races after this race. So yeah, there are some guys that can get in off of a win, but no one really at the front would be eligible.
Yeah, because Roberson joined too late, so he wouldn't be eligible to get into the playoffs.
I think we're gonna have a pretty good looking Arca field next season. What do we have here? About to be a 10-car field, says Paridi. Yeah. I mean, we got 25 on the lead lap. I mean, granted, 83 is a lead lap car. Not looking too good though. Now, Danny Rogers, yeah, he did push early in the race, and it looks like he might fall off in a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of damaged cars just struggling right now, too. I was looking around the track, and there's quite a few guys there just trucking along, hoping to get some free spots from other people having issues. It's going to be crucial for Clatterbuck to get back out here on track as soon as possible, start logging his laps. That's if he doesn't have the DVP meatball, which I don't know if he does. I think he might.
On board with John Nidick, he said he wanted to
Oh, no.
give a little bit of a view for the sponsor. You got a new sponsor? They were really excited to get on that car, so I'm going to give him a showcase for a lap for that. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks good. That's sweet.
Kind of reminds me of maybe a Monster Energy scheme.
I think he's running that scheme so when he passes you, he just rips your heart out and puts it right on the car with the other heart, you know?
Oh boy.
But I will say this though, I've been watching Clatterbuck. His car has been getting repaired, so that tells me that he is not on the DVP clock, so we can get out there to race.
We have a damaged vehicle clock.
Since the season started, since the iRacing had their new season come out, they put the DVP out.
Timeout. Timeout.
I looked at it a couple times.
So you're telling me there's going to be a damaged vehicle policy now in like officials?
There already is, dude. You get too much damage in officials, you drive to pit lane or you tow, and it's gonna take too much damage. We're done. Like
yeah,
no more fixing blown engine in an NAS race coming out mopping up spot. You break that tow link to a point where your wheels wobbling. Nope, DVP, you're done.
Really?
Yes, it's been like that. But Clatterbuck did not have too much damage. He's all fixed up. He's back out there chugging laps. And as of right now, Steve Clark, I believe, is done. That wheel is off the car completely. There's no wheel. Yeah, no, Steve Clark's done completely. Sean Pointer, I don't know where the heck he went. Derek Pemberton, where is he at?
Robertson has to like what he's seeing with Mattia and Rogers.
So,
they're just battling each other while Robertson just runs away to the bank.
As of right now, Clatterbuck can pick up 3 spots.
If Clatterbuck gets 3 spots, he's in then.
No, he's not.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, well, Guetta. Because Guetta,
It's 20th.
as long as he finishes
I
the race,
I
it should be
seriously
fine.
think I want to say Andrew Gossa had damage because he is not. He's turning pretty slow laps.
Holman just
Oh, I think he has toe damage.
had an issue. What happened to Holman? I saw Holman just shoot down the order. Ooh, he took some damage somewhere. Ooh. He is already damaged.
Oh,
And
he's coming to pit lane.
he hit the wall coming out of 4, so
Ooh.
that's a free spot for Guetta. I think Guetta, all he has to do is finish the race. Now, Roberson, even with these guys battling, I mean, Rogers has cleared Mattia.
Interesting he's coming down pit lane because Drew Holman does not have a meatball.
My phone was being spammed. I had to see if it was something important.
Important. Jeez. Really got nothing important going on.
News. News can happen. I'm going to tell you, I think Roberson overdrove this stint, though. Which is surprising because he's been alone this entire time. I mean, maybe he backed off, but Rogers is catching him, and so is Messiah. Do you think he's backing off, or do you think he's losing grip?
Nah, I think he might be struggling with the handling of that car. But I think pit should be starting here pretty soon.
He said we could run 30. We had 2 caution flags.
Yeah, I said roughly 30. I'm
So
on
maybe around 35, perhaps? Could just go bug Tony for a second. Hey, Tony, what do you got? Probably the best idea.
How does this circuit work? What are you talking about? First it's a left turn and another left turn.
And sometimes turning right to avoid people or pass them. I mean, yeah, turn right sometimes.
Yeah.
Got to come out of your pit stall somehow. We're sophisticated over here. We can run just like them road guys.
Well, I mean, technically, you don't gotta turn right. You gotta pit stall. You just hit the gas and go straight, and you'll be good to go. Here comes Danny Rogers charging quick up to Charles Roberson, looking to the inside into turn 3.
Roberson gonna go high to defend.
Yeah, I just
Even
don't
going
think
high, he's getting the runs. I don't know if he's gonna hang on. He might have another lap in him or two, but
I just don't think the high line is like a defense line like we're used to seeing at some tracks. Yeah, it might have a little bit of advantage, but I think you can just carry so much speed running that low line into the corner. I think it's kind of underplays how much speed you have on the outside.
Doesn't help Roberson either that he's
they're
tires too.
Almost leaning on each other there.
It doesn't help Roberson either that he's obviously worse for wear on tires. But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, yeah, it's still probably going to be a two pit. This track isn't like Kansas, for example, or Kansas you can rip the top, or even Chicagoland.
No.
Here's my question: has anyone actually pitted?
For like a strategy? No, not yet. There's been people pitting for damage, but no one's actually pitted as far as strategy goes.
This is only showing the top 10.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Now I think Rogers is going to start to pull away. John Neidick, though? Where is he gone? He's falling off right now. He's still up a lot of positions. He's up 18. Highest mover is actually Ryan McAllen in that 42 car. Dude is up 20 spots this run. Good for him. Mirage SRR guys are getting the big gains today. Let's see what Jacob says.
He wants a random fact.
That's a random fact, huh?
Rogers really pulled it out. Half a second lead over Robertson. Hey, you know what? I'm perfectly fine not having friends. You make that sound like a bad thing.
What about me?
I heard. Oh boy. You want a random NASCAR fact. Well, since you know what's up with the truck race, right? Have they came out with the
Kligerman?
Yeah,
They
what-
denied it. He lost his appeal.
that poor dude, man.
NASCAR just does not want him to win.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Well, this is my random NASCAR fact. Richard Petty wins race 198 at Dover, 1983. He had left side tires on the right side, and the engine, I think, was 30-some cubic inches too big. It wasn't a little big; it was big. They fined him $35,000, which was basically the difference between first and second place, and kept the win.
See,
Food for thought.
see, that fact right there is why I will always say Petty is like number 5 in all-time greats in NASCAR history. Just because of the fact that a lot of his wins came against a bunch of nobodies with a beefed-up car that nobody else had.
What do you mean nobody's? There were plenty of people that were good running in the 80s.
In the 80s? What about the 70s? What about the 60s? What about all the local short tracks he went to with a beefed-up stock car? With all this technology no one else had. I'm sorry. Richard Petty is number 5 on my list of all-time greats. Dale Earnhardt, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, they're all above him.
How do you think Richard would have done if they would have thrown him in like?
Let's put it this way: when they started evening out the cars to a point, what happened to Petty? How long did it take him to get that 200th win? How long was he racing for after that 200th win
That stops,
without
by the
getting
way.
a single win?
I'll tell you this: the 30
the
goes
40,
around.
Was that the 30 or 41?
That's Alan Bledsoe goes around.
30. The AOL is number 30. Did he just get on the brakes too hard? Or did he get a little help from the 80?
I'll tell you, back in the day, though, those
Oh.
cars were tough to drive. But I'll tell you this: he was already pretty old at the time.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think age was doing him any favors.
Have penalties that you look at. Ryan McClellan didn't have a black flag, but he had the one
Rogers wins the race off pit road, and Bill Brown still leads. A few more cars going to come in now this time. It's going to be McAllen. It's going to be Nichols. It's going to be Velez as well. And I'm going to be interested to see where these guys come out of the pits. The 41 was quite close. So I'm interested to see where this guy comes out in relation to the other guys. Oh, 41, he sped. Or no, he didn't. He just was taking extra time on pit road.
The one thing that does confuse me is the 42 just got that waving black flag. That's something you usually get if you cut a course or if you're qualifying, and I have never seen that in race on an oval, so I am confused on what he did.
Noah Pointer came out. Well, he may have cut the course. Pointer, Yeah, so Phil Brown just comes out of the pits.
Oh, no! Ryan McWheelan overshot his pit box and he had to throw it in reverse. That's what it was.
Ah, the stuff going in reverse, you're getting the DQ'd flag. Okay.
He missed
18.
it by one. Hold on.
Down
1,
pit road.
2, 3, 4 pit stalls. He was like Garrett Smithley.
So I'm just gonna say this. I think Andrew Guetta might be able to make this on one
Oh,
stop.
one stop. Yeah. I'm thinking the same thing.
Now, I'm assuming that these guys ran it to the end, and we did have caution come out as well. And this is perfect for Guetta. This is gonna, if he can just keep a good position, he'll be in the playoffs.
Well,
Now,
keep in mind, Joe, Kuwaita came down under both the cautions we have had, so he has about probably 7.5, 7 laps more of green flag laps
Yeah.
than anyone else. So he could probably stay out there.
Larry just came in the pits.
I would say Kuwaita could probably stay out there for another 5 laps or so. We'll see him come down. If he can stay till lap, if he can manage a lap 50. He might have enough to make it to the end.
He
might.
for sure, I think. Well, okay, so put it this way. So we went with 2 cautions. We ran, what, 6 laps caution?
Yeah, 6 laps of caution here, yeah.
Okay, so we're on 45 right now. I think if he can make it maybe 2 more laps, very plausible he can make it. And if he came down under that second caution, like we went back to green on like maybe 12 or 13, I think it was. Actually, why guesstimate when I can just pull it up? So he's on 34 laps of a run. These guys went 38 laps.
A couple of them went 39.
Okay, so 39 was the farthest. So
yeah,
when we're doing the math, so the guys that ran 39, they are on lap 5 of their run, and they're not going to make it. You still have to go another 40. If this race stays green...
Oh, Guaita pitting this time.
That's kind of shocking, to be honest. I would have sworn he could have...
Don't
made
speed,
it
don't
further.
speed, don't speed, don't speed, don't speed. Oh, he sped! No!
Well, there goes that.
Oh, no!
That's a shame.
That could be his playoff run. What was he doing at the line? He was doing 57. Oh, and he just never gave it back. What's pit road speed here? Is it 45? It's 45. He was going way too quick. He was going 57 at the cone, and I mean, I'm not saying you can't get away with that, but you gotta be jamming on the brakes in that first sector, and he wasn't. He just kind of just let it naturally. Yeah.
Now, yeah, man.
Tough break. Oh, that's a long
His
hold,
only
too.
benefit is that he's still going to be on one stop.
Yeah,
the problem is he's going to go a lap down for sure.
Yep.
He's still there, man. What the heck?
He was hauling ass, Joe. He was going 12 over at the line.
Now he's gone.
That's a 40-second hold. At least. He might go 2 laps down here.
You know what?
Charles
I
Robertson
remember.
was able to get back in the lead, though.
Here's your free NASCAR fact. Speeding penalties used to be a 5-second hold.
Here's a fun NASCAR fact, but they never had speeding penalties. You could go down pit lane as fast as you wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, get 3 wides from lap traffic on leaders.
Now, don't count out Larry Conley, though. Larry Conley, it's going to be close for him, but he might have a chance. He might have a chance. Not sure how good those chances are, but he might have a chance. Because where's Larry? Larry's a lap down. And
Larry's a lap down. Yep.
going
Actually, he
slower.
just went a lap down. Goes slow. Oh! And him and Rogers.
Yellow flag is out.
well,
He's gonna fly.
there goes his lucky dog.
And unfortunately, Gueda is not the lucky dog. It's going to go to the 18 of white. What exactly? Did Rogers come up or did he just... No, pause, you stupid thing. Thank you. All right.
Well, let's see.
Oh, I think...
He came up. He wrecked himself.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can maybe give Rogers there is Conley's running almost a lane and a half off the wall.
Yep.
Like, you see where... So if you see the point of contact and you see Roberson right in front of him, Roberson's like... Yeah, that was just...
Well, now we have to see who comes down pit. Now, I'd assume everybody will pit.
I'm putting it this way. You got 4 extra sets of tires here tonight.
You gotta take it.
You gotta come down. You only took 1 set. You got to. And we're what, like under 30 to go, under 35 to go right now?
Ooh,
you
we
got
might
it.
had a little bit of retaliation.
But going back to what I was saying, Joe, watching this, so I'm gonna put this.
The 2-car just ran over Larry, even though it was the 2-car's fault.
I'm gonna put this 80-20. 80 on the 2, 20 on Larry. Just because of the fact when you're running that high line, especially as a lap car, you can't be running a lane and a half off the wall like that. You got to try to hug the wall like how everybody else was doing. And Danny's just trying to come up naturally like you would as a car on the low line, and Larry's just a lane too far down and to make contact.
You got to be aware of where the surroundings are, though. So, looks like 2 guys are going to stay out. Phil Brown and Jake. Couple guys are going to get their laps back. Guetta.
Jacob, you're not getting what I'm saying, dude. I get Conley left him in the room, but when you're racing in a track like this, you're not anticipating the lap car to be running a lane off the wall. You're anticipating to be able to take that natural exit out of the tri-oval to get your entrance into turn 1. And that's not something you can really see unless you have triple monitors. You can't see exactly where that car above you is running. And I think that's what got Danny there, is he could not tell that Conley was a lane too low.
I mean, just find a button just to look left or right.
I'm not saying that was Conley's fault completely. I said 80-20. 80 on Rogers, 20 on Conley.
I don't know, but...
Who the heck is Scrubsy? Oh. Is Scrubsy the one that's always rooting for Medlin?
That's Medlin, huh?
Is Scrubsy the one that wants to join? That's wait. Hold on a second. I can just look this up. Give me a second. He's an SCR, so well that don't work if Medlin's not SCR.
All right, we're gonna have 31 laps to go this time by. And what's the pit difference?
What do you mean?
13 and 16 laps.
Dude, Phil, these 2 guys they're gonna get absolutely swallowed up here on this restart.
How much do you think there's gonna be a wreck? What percentage are we looking at?
It's so hard to tell because these Arca have been doing well lately. I'm gonna give it 40% chance they wreck within the first 2 laps. 40% chance they wreck within the first 2 laps. If this was the start of the season, I would say 99% chance. But these guys have been doing pretty good, and I don't know who Kill Commons. Kill Commons.
I don't know what the
hell
that
last name?
Yeah. I don't know.
Ooh, 31. Or not 31, 37. Joshua Short blinking. Did not get a good restart at all. That actually kind of. That gave the advantage to the 8 of Mathia.
Yeah, and Brown's just gonna probably stay high and just hang on for what he can and hope for a quick caution. I don't see it working. Yeah, Phil Brown's fallen, but he's doing what he can to survive. But we got some big moves looking to happen, but I think they're going to try to get around Phil Brown first. Phil Brown now cutting down to the bottom. Oh boy.
Whoa.
30 in the 5, gonna split the 77. Ooh boy, the 30 nearly hooked the 77.
Oh, the 3 and 30 got into it too.
Yeah, Nidix on the move as well.
Oh!
Oh boy. I was looking at away from my monitor just for that second. Now it's 3 wide. They're still banging. The 77 pushed up into the 55. Oh boy. And now.
Oh, they're still trying to wreck.
Ooh. Oh man, this is a big wreck waiting to happen. Where is the wreck going to happen? 3 wide now.
Oh, the 77 I think just got tight. Yeah, he got tight off of 4. Yanked it off the wall, came down, door slammed the living hell out of the 3. And then it was just mayhem after that. That was...
And it's getting a little spicy in the rear.
I couldn't... Whoa. Someone please audio clip that.
Where's Guetta? He's in 21st. Clutterbuck's back on the track. So, I think as of now, Clutterbuck is safe. Big battle for the lead, Matthias and Roberson. Don't count Josh Short either. He's won a race. Going to be at 25 to go this time by. Got Short looking at the bottom of the racetrack. And gonna get Matthias, I think. It looks really good on the bottom and just gonna not quite clear him, but he's on a good track too. 23 to go. Or 24. Just needs a little bit more to get around that 8 car, and he should have it right here. Oh, he could come up, but yeah, I bet he gets him right here. Yep, there he goes. Short to second. What is Josh saying in the chat? He's saying that he's a big Medlin fan.
Yeah, that's Phil Brown. The 8 of Mathia and Short. I thought they were going up, but Short is just blinking really bad. And I'm going to say this. Some of these guys, they're not going to like this new update.
Well, I mean...
No more of those aggressively blinking cars and officials and league races. If you're blinking too much, iRacing will throw you to pit lane and will not let you leave until you get your connection fixed. I'm
just wondering what is going to be like the threshold.
I I think he's more so a ping because I don't know if you can necessarily go off of blinking because, like, for example, my PC, if I accidentally unplug something like my mic or my controller, while I'm racing, I blink. I think they're probably going to try to go off of ping because that's a little bit easier to go off of if your ping's too high for an extended amount of time. But then again, I don't know because I've seen people with 400 ping don't blink, but their cars are kind of shuddering left and right.
Like,
Right
I don't know,
along
it's
with
gonna be
this
tough
thing.
to
Why are we
figure
using a
out.
ride along with Tony?
Riding along with Tony?
He's 2 laps down. Jesus, Jacob. Yeah, Jacob wants.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, listen here. You know what? Where's the timeout button? You want to get bossy?
I mean,
I can refund him his little rewards.
really?
Well, not now. He ain't getting our funds now. I'm a Monty. I can still put you in timeout, dude. Oh wait, no, I can't. Aw.
He's having a fun old time going around. I mean, he's a good driver.
Alright, what's this guy?
Get him at the half more lap. All right. Well, they should have enough to make. Do you think Robertson has the fastest car in the long run?
Well, the fastest car in the long run got took out. Whether it be by his own doing or somebody else's.
It was his own doing.
We'll leave that to y'all personal opinions. You know, it's America. We have opinions on that. So.
I don't know. It seems pretty much like a consensus in the chat, I'd say. Oh man, John Nidek's falling back a bit. Whoa, wait. Did Josh just hit the wall?
Josh who? Short?
Short.
Did he? I don't know because he's been. I haven't been able to focus on him lately because he's been blinking so much. I usually have focus on the
He
car
ain't
around him.
blinking. He hasn't blinked once.
Oh, he blinked a few times with me.
No,
You're talking about the 37, right?
he's not blinked once.
Oh,
I think you're blinking. Here comes John Nichols, the pole sitter. Haven't seen much of him today, but
no, he's had a very quiet, really top 5 day all day long. I don't think he's fallen outside the top 5 once.
as of right now, by the way, Clutterbuck would be in. Guetta would be out of the playoffs.
Yeah, and what's killing Guetta, I think he's still a lap down. Oh, he's 2 laps down. Oh.
The only thing that might stave him is if anyone else is lower. Which, looking at the board, Peltz and Barry, yeah, ain't gonna happen. Nichols needs to make short work a short here, though. I just don't think he's gonna have enough. He's holding them up about a tenth of a lap.
Who's that?
Short holding up Nichols.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if this 8 of Matthias is able to chase on Roberson.
I'm gonna check something. So let's see how. A lot of these Arca drivers.
The lap time history.
A lot of these Arca drivers, I swear, they're running like 10 to 1s on these tracks.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened on lap 70. Roberson was 2.5 tenths faster. He was 2/100ths faster, 71 and 72, but last time by, Mathia gained 6/100ths. So that ate him, Mathia. He's going to gain a little bit here, too. Might gain close to a tenth. This time by,
The last time.
gains 1.11. Mathia is closing in on that 40.
And Nichols, same lap time.
Did he run identical to Mathia?
Yep.
Yeah, so they're both closing in there.
41 tapped the wall, and
I'm
I'm just going to say this.
Oh.
He's lucky that he didn't get caught into the wall. If he got caught into the wall, he would have been done.
So,
Laps
and
to go.
here's another thing I'm noticing real quick about Roberson and watching the time delta on the tower. It's almost like Roberson is struggling out of 4. He kind of maintains the same gap, 1 and 2, and down the backstretch. But coming out of 4, the 8 is gaining almost half a tenth every lap. He goes into 4, 3, 8 back, 3, 7 back, or goes into 3, comes out of 4, 3, 2, 3, 0, 2, 9. Yeah, he is gaining almost a half a tenth every lap out of turn 4.
Now, Nichols is falling off. He's still quicker than the 40. However, not as quick as the 8.
Why is this on? Like, you see going in the corner, he's 2-9 back. I don't know, he might lose some time here. Maybe not.
He's
Yeah, I
gaining
think
more
Mathai
time.
just gained about another half a tenth there. I mean, he ran identical time to Roberson that time, but I don't think that's because of the draft. I think that 8 is getting a better drive off of turn 4.
That car doing him no favors, and
No, that lap car really struggling. It's actually going to affect the line of both the 40 and the 8 going into turn 3 here.
gonna affect it more the 8 though.
Oh, yeah. The 8 might have a really bad exit here.
Still gains though.
Yeah. 6 to go.
Think.
Or 7.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it was where Alan Dobbs and I think it was the 86. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. But they had an amazing finish at Las Vegas, and Dobbs came out on top.
I don't know. I didn't do Arca season last season you did, so I have no idea what the hell happened.
William Peters, that's who it was, and William Peters was up high, did a slider, and then chopped off the
Here we go.
nose of the 40.
6 to go. Mathia all over that bumper.
Catch him is one thing, pass him is another.
Yeah, but man, with how Matthias been able to attack that corner exit off before, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue.
He's going to fight him hard. He's mirror driving.
Oh, you got to. Come to 5 to go, you got to use that mirror. Look at this drive off. Look at the drive off the 8 guy. Got to the inside.
This 40
That
just
8.
needs to defend it really hard. Cannot let the 8 clear. If the 8 clears, it's over. He's going to really pinch him down. And I actually like that. I like that move.
That's a smart move by the 40. Give him no room and really affect the handling of that car going through the corner. They'll be side by side. But I'm going to be honest.
A little bit.
I think the 8's going to have the advantage here. He's going to have that low line. We see him get a good drive off. But the 40 of Roberson doing a really good job. Hold him there. Roberson actually going to clear him off of turn 4.
I think the 8 has to act like he's going high. Well, that's not going to work.
Oh!
Well, now he has to deal with Nichols, and, well, Nichols was probably hoping he'd fall back just a little bit more. And with what's going on right now, I don't know if they're going to have enough time to catch him with 3 to go.
41 is almost going to wreck himself off the 18. I don't know either.
I mean, the 8's coming back.
I'll say this, though. I think if the 8 can catch him
Man,
on the
Alan
last
Bledsoe's
lap,
flying
here's
right
30.
now.
Yeah.
This is reminiscent of Peters
Oh, my gosh.
in the previous race at Las Vegas. You know, coming from, fourth or fifth, not really even notice. It might have a shot with a couple of laps to go. Here we go.
Oh.
Alan Bledsoe, he's the fastest on track right now. Not Mattia. Nichols is behind him, but not going to have a shot. And I think this 30 car, he's going to have one shot at him in one of these turns, maybe two. I think the high side's probably going to be the better spot, but he definitely has more speed than that 8 car did. Oh, and he's going to have a good run off the bottom. Here comes Alan Bledsoe.
I'm just saying.
Lap car, 18 is a lap car.
Roberson has been struggling off of turn 4.
Oh, he's
Absolutely
creeping up. He's
struggling.
creeping up. Here comes Nichols on the bottom. He puts him in the wall.
Oh, he's in the wall! What's Nichols going to do here? John D. Nichols, our pulsar's had a quiet race.
I think the 30's better, though.
I don't know. They're going to be 3 wide lap car on the outside. The 30 of Bledsoe.
The lap car should back off here. The Bledsoe going to win.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you,
What a race.
this is reminiscent of the last time I ran Vegas in the booth. And same thing. Car comes out of, 4th or 5th position, really not thinking about him. Not even on the radar. And then just comes with 5 to go. Ooh, boink. 40 not too happy that he got walled. And Alan Bledsoe gonna win. Believe that's his first race.
No, first win.
Yeah, it's his first race win. Yep, that is his first win. In his second Arca start. Gonna take it immediately down pit road, and we got Ryan Blaney out here, bro.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Wow. Guess he doesn't want to beat the racehorse.
What?
Oh, all right. Well, you get the interviews done out of the way. I'll be right back.
You gotta drag him.
Ah, damn it, I do.
Yeah. Should get on Tony to give me the roll. All right. Alan Bledsoe, John Nichols, and Mattia, the top 3. While we wait, we're going to go to a commercial. Thank you for the sponsorship, Mr. Mathia. How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. A little disappointed.
Well, overall, I mean, you still had a good race, though.
Yeah. It was a pretty solid race. I just thought I had something there for the lead. And kind of got shoved up into the wall, which happens when it boils down to the last 5 laps of the race. Just hard racing, and it's really unfortunate. Really fast car all night, and just trying to be patient with the tires because this combo eats them up pretty bad.
Oh
So.
yeah, I've ran this thing. Imagine if it was in the daytime.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it was awful enough at nighttime. So.
Yeah, man, it was a good run. Had a lot of speed, and that 30 car came out with a bunch of speed at the end. So I would have been interested to see what happened maybe between you two, because he was flying at the end. But hey, I mean, you had a good run night. If I'm not mistaken, you're in the playoffs, correct?
No, this is my only second race in this league.
Okay,
So.
I was confusing you with someone else then. Hey,
I know
you'll be
you're
here for
good.
next season, and I think you'll probably be a playoff contender next season. Yeah,
Yeah, hopefully.
you looking forward to the next 4 races?
Uh, yeah, I guess. I haven't even looked at it. I think next time's Talladega, which is
No,
going to be
no,
interesting in these cars since you can't even
especially
touch
with
each other. So
playoffs on the
yeah,
line too.
and you just can't touch each other. So a lot of people are probably going to go flying in the air.
You can touch each other now.
Oh, can you?
They're gonna
Yeah.
go rip around Talladega like a bald eagle.
Yeah, you can run these Arca cars in the rear pretty good now, and
Alright. I've never ran the Arca car. This is actually my
they
first
they
2
changed
races in
it.
them.
They changed it. Because yeah, it used to be where if you would try to bump draft someone, you'd just spin them straight out. But
Yeah.
you can give these things bumps now. So
Oh,
obviously, you don't
sweet.
want to run the guy over, but you can give him some taps. It worked
I
out pretty
gotcha.
good. But what do you got for shoutouts, buddy?
You guys for the broadcast. All my teammates would put in a little bit of practice this week just to prepare for tonight, and just everybody that throws this league together, all the contenders. I've never seen a feeder league with 33 drivers in it. That's unbelievable. So props to the people that put this together.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, and we'll be seeing you probably next week. So good
Yes,
job
sir. Thank
tonight,
you.
and good luck next week at Talladega.
Awesome. Thank you.
Everybody needs it. All right, let's get in John. Let me know when you brought him in.
Hello.
Hello, John. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How about yourself?
Well, looked like you may have had enough at the end, and kind of caught some bad traffic, and then bet your eyes got real wide when the 30 and the 40 were fighting.
Yeah, I was on. I was just trying to save as much tires as possible to be on a long run strategy. I kind of oversaved on the first half of the race, which puts me in the back half of the pack, and then I had to drive through the field to get back up there, uh, which kind of put me in that little pickle there. But as soon as I saw the 40, and I think the the 40 and the 8 kind of go side by side, I just put the afterburners on and raced up there. I think I had something for Allen, but the lapped traffic there on the white flag lap, I couldn't get to the wall. I watched back the replay, and I could have been a lot closer to him, but I just didn't know where he was at exactly. So it was a great race at the end though.
Yeah, I mean, qualified first, finished second. I mean, pretty good run. What do you got for
Yeah.
shoutouts?
I'll shout out myself and my little paint shop I run, Green White Checkered Paints. If you need paints, you can hit me up on Facebook.
There you go. All right. Well, hey, good job, and see you at Talladega.
See you, Talladega.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right, let's get our winner here, the 30 of Alan Bledsoe.
Hello.
Alan, how you doing, buddy?
Ah, well, for a win, it could have been done better.
Fair enough.
Not happy with it.
I mean, hey, it's your first win, though. I mean, tell us a bit about your race, buddy.
Well, saved a lot. Was giving the three leaders a run for their money at the very start. Coming to that first green flag pit stop, and then spun going on entry, and screwed myself. Had to come back up through the field from 7th, and then
I'll be honest, I wasn't
basically
even
on that.
considering you with like 5 laps to go, and you just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I decided I needed to save my tires, and felt like I did a really good job of it. And I was just slowly gaining. I looked at the times with about 15 to go right after I got by the 37. Yeah, the 37. And I was like, I think I still have time. It was like 15 to go. And so I just kind of pushed as hard as I could. Man, I was shaking. Just from the nervous energy. And when Brendan brushed the wall going into 1, it kind of put me in a bad spot where I was like, what do I do here? Do I follow the 8 or do I follow the 41? Because like the 8's my teammate. I don't want to, I don't want to do anything to jeopardize Brendan's race, and of course, turns out I did later. But I mean, once he got clear, I was able to try and kind of focus on the 41. And then the 8 Brendan just got tight off of 2, and I was like, I have no time left. I have to take this run. So I took the middle. Fortunately, the 41 gave me enough room to do it. And then just going into 3, I was off the gas, and then got back on it, and it just washed up the track 6 inches. That's all it took to bump into Brendan. And man, I feel so bad for that. I mean, yeah, he was crowding me a little bit, but I could have done a better job. I got off the gas as much as I could, and it still washed up into him and put him in the wall. So he's probably not going to talk to me for the next 2 weeks. So, it is what it is. But then I switched my focus to the 40. I mean, you have to in those kinds of moments, and got to his inside off 3 or off of 4, and was able to just kind of. I stayed about a half lane off the white, and I don't think he was expecting that. But I watched it back, and I definitely maintained my line. He came down into me and almost hooked me into the wall. So, I had to get out of the gas for that, and the 41 had a big run, and it was a fantastic race. Let's just go with that.
All right. Well, coming from nowhere to win the race. I mean, hey, good run though. But what do you have for shoutouts?
I want to thank my dad for watching the race. Had a few other guys that enjoy watching my races and stuff like that. But my dad is my number 1 supporter, so thank you, Dad. And I want to thank Brendan for putting together the team. Man, I feel so bad, and I'm going to apologize profusely to him. And he won't take any of it. He's way too competitive for that crap. So, but just did my best. And yeah, thanks to the admins for letting me race.
All right. Good run tonight, and see you at Talladega.
No, you won't. I will be running in my real life race car.
What do you run?
I run tuner class. I'm the 24B in a dirt car. Tuner class is the front wheel drive 2.2 liter 4 cylinder engine.
There you go. Well, good luck in that.
Yeah, thanks. It's practice, so eh.
Hey,
Anyway,
practice.
see you guys.
You gotta get practice somewhere, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Agreed.
All right. Have a good night. Good one.
See ya.
Isaac, any final thoughts?
No, just solid finish of that race. Really, that race all around was pretty good. Looking forward to see you guys and do the playoffs when the playoffs kick off next week. So it should be interesting.
It does not want to display the final results. That's cool.
Because
All right. Well,
you're not live. You gotta go live.
I think the session. Well, I was hitting the live button, and I think that the session may have shut down. That's my suspicion.
Oh.
Yep. Oh well. I'll read you guys the final results, and then we'll head out.
Stop. Hit the fast forward button.
What the fast forward?
Press the space bar.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Hit the fast forward. No. There you go. No. The fast.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Top 20. Bledsoe, Nichols, Mathia, Pointer, Robertson, Short, McGillen, Velez, Dwaddle, and Peltz. 11 through 12 is Martin, Weber, Nidek, Haney, Brown, Murray, the 76, White, Connolly, and Guetta. And then the rest of the field, Tyler, Barry, Holman, Frey, Clutterbuck, Rogers, Hoot. I like that name, Riley Hoot. Norton, Pemberton, Pointer, Clark, O'Connor Sr., and Tyler Forsch. Points-wise, I'm not sure if they've updated the points, but they have updated the points. So Josh Short, do we want to interview Josh?
No, good next week.
All right. Josh Short is going to be the regular season champion. He wins the regular season championship over John Nidek by 40 points. Your playoff drivers are going to be Joshua Short, John Nidek, Ryan McEllen, Phil Brown, Danny Rogers, Edward Pelt, Tyler Berry. Clatterbuck will get the final spot over Guetta by 6 points. And Johnny Brug will be in off of wins. And no one else looks like will be in the playoffs. So it's going to be a 9-car playoff field, 4 races. We start with Talladega, and anything can happen at Talladega. So you hope that your rivals crash and that you finish. And with 33 cars, a crash at this Talladega race could end your playoffs before they even begin. So good luck. Don't crash. We'll see you guys for Xfinity Racing and the continuation of their playoffs on Monday. Have a good night, everybody. This is Southern Broadcast Race Network. All the leagues in Relentless are now starting their playoffs. Goodbye.